Well, good morning, guys. I just ended up picking up my bear bag from a bear hang that I tried for the first time, so that was pretty cool. Thanks for Jared for showing me how to do that. But pretty easy. So I didn't really do much shooting last night. It was a brutal day. 6 miles and 3,000 feet of elevation. Everybody was pretty tired, so apologies for that. But really just came in, enjoyed camp. We made camp, we ate food, had a little bit of a fire, but basically just went to sleep. And slept pretty decently again. And on my last trip with Huck, I ended up bringing the Sea to Summit Etherlight XT, and that's what I ended up bringing on this one as well, because the weather is similar. And I think I'm sleeping a little bit better on it this time around. So I'll check back in on a future episode and let you know how that one is faring out. But everybody else, for the most part, I think is already up. I don't know what it got down to last night. I think it was about the same though, maybe in the 50s still. Not that cold, but just getting ready, getting the day started, and we got a much easier day today. Okay, back on trail. Just left camp. For today, what we got is a much shorter hike, and pretty much all downhill. We have to go a little bit uphill to get back to the junction that we took to come down to camp last night. And so once we go back uphill, we're gonna cross over at the fork and go down. Today's campsite is going to be 92. It's the Upper Flats campground. We're gonna meet up with one of Jared's brothers, and we might have a special guest showing up. So I don't think really anybody else knows about it except for Jared, I think I told, but so sorry about that, buddy. But yeah, we got a special guest who's supposed to be showing up tonight, so I'll show you who it is a little bit later on. But yeah, let's just do this short 4-mile hike, which is mostly downhill, and then I'll let you know about tomorrow's hike later. All right, made it back up to the Bald. There's Jared right there, trying to find out where the rest of the group is. A couple other people got up here early. There's Crow in the distance over there. Beautiful spot up here.
Put it in slow-mo.
Yep. I'm gonna do this in all slow-mo. All right, all downhill today. Definitely loving it a lot more than the hellish ascent yesterday. And we've got about 1.5 miles to get to camp. Just took a quick break. Just had some snacks. We're gonna probably have a late lunch once we get to the camp. But almost there. Great day of hiking so far. Alright, this spot is really cool. Just did sort of we did a stream crossing, and then the water kind of diverged down on the trail, but really cool back in here. I can imagine it gets super buggy. All right, almost making it into the camp here, down the final stretch. So far for day 2, on a little bit of a recap, something more downhill. The terrain's a little bit more technical We got rocks and roots that are kind of all over the place. And my buddy Jared is saying how a lot of the trails seem that way, not because rocks are put there, but because the water runoff has nowhere else to go, so the soil around it kind of deteriorates. So really wish I had the heel lock, but also just very technical, very rooty, very rocky. So if you're doing the 4 miles down from number 13 to the number 92 camp, just be aware of that. I was using one trekking pole religiously. Could probably have used the second one here behind me to stabilize me a little bit more. And then we just had one really big creek crossing here that you probably just saw on camera with Bridget and Jeremiah crossing over. Big kudos to Bridget because she did a great job getting over that one. That one was pretty sketchy. Almost threw on the water socks for that one because the river was going pretty good. You can probably still hear it in the background over here too. But I'm assuming that this is the one that we're going to use as a water source as well. But who knows? First time here, never been here before. But yeah, even though we have less miles today, my feet are definitely more crammed up going down this more technical trail. I lied, we got another one. And it is a beast. Alright, this should be interesting. Alright, so I just made it up over this. A little bit steep, a little bit slippery. So Bridget's backtracking. Jeremiah just took like one step and he was across and didn't even get his foot wet. So I'll see how Bridget makes it over this one. Who it is, Andy?
There he is, my friend.
Awesome to meet you, my friend. How you doing?
Well, awesome, doing good.
So that's our surprise guest for today. We got Metro. It's a great spot. Nice creek source right here for water tonight. I'll check back on the bugs because I think they're going to be brutal.
All right, here we go. Push down on it. So fast. Yeah, so fast. Well, they have to see the order first. You gotta hold this on both hands. Right. So fast. So fast. This is parkour.
Parkour.
Oh, we need people to step in, take turns.
So fast.
Oh. So I got up to get my phone, and when I got up, my chair fell down. And so then I sat back down and leaned on it, and it broke the poles.
Oh no.
Oh, you're right up there
that
at
broke.
That did.
the gym.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody got me super glue?
Oh, wow. There ain't no field kit for that, brother.
I'm good.
Happens to us all. Tonight we got some Land O'Lakes hot cocoa that was brought in by Jared's brother, Champ. Thanks, Champ. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight on night 2. Definitely warmer here. We ended up, like I said, going down about 4 miles, but coming in, it definitely feels a little bit more humid, maybe a little bit more swampy in this area. The bugs are a little bit more crazy over here at Upper Flats, number 92 campsite. I had the thermo drop right here. Pick it up on cam. It's reading about 75, 74. Yeah, it just went down to 74. That's what I was reading in my inside the tent too, but I had some sun on it earlier. Might be a little bit cooler outside, so I can't get the light working tonight. But that's gonna do it for tonight. We're gonna pack in and we're gonna go to bed a little bit early tonight because we have an early morning tomorrow. We plan on jamming at about 7:30, and I'll tell you a little bit more about tomorrow's trip when we get there. So good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning on day 3. I can't believe it, but I am actually the first person awake this morning. I ended up beating Crow by a few minutes getting out of the tent, and ended up just having a really quick breakfast before breaking down camp because I am proving that I'm one of the slowest because I'm still fairly new. But It was really warm last night. I didn't check the thermo drop, but I'd guess that it didn't really drop below mid 60s. I'll check and I'll let you guys know once we hit the trail, but I'm just gonna have a quick breakfast right now. I grabbed my food from the bear line. Not sure if you can see it over there. Let me show you. Just drop it down from that guy right there, and we'll break down camp, and I'll see you on trail. Not sure if I actually showed you guys the setups where we're at this morning, but we had Jared was right here, Crow was right there, we still have Metro running to his tent right there. Melissa was back there. I think she broke down already, so we were just hanging out, eating and having fire. Jeremiah is right there with Bridget, and then Jared's brother Champ is back there. So everybody's just packing up this morning. All right, all packed up. Everybody is pretty much ready. Sorry for swinging around so quick. Let's hit the trail. All right, we started our climb. Got the creek over here, right down here. We got Crow way up there as I'm breathing heavy already. I'm not gonna do a lot of filming going up, but I'll talk to you once we get to the top. All right, just stopped somewhat near the top. Had a little snack break and we're back on trail. I think we have a little bit more uphill to go, and then it's all downhill for about 5.5 miles to the end. But oh my Lord, guys. That was one of the toughest climbs of my life. That was insane. It was humid. It was close to 70 degrees, a little bit under. And I was huffing and puffing. It's not all glory, folks. It is a lot of tough work. It's Jeremiah, yeah! Love you, Jason. Well, we finally made it back out to the parking lot. Holy crap, one of the most difficult trails I've ever been on. I think the time of year didn't help. What is the thermo drop reading? About 80 right now. The time of day is about 12:40. We started around 8 o'clock, a little bit before. So 8 miles in about 4 hours. Had a ridiculous climb there, and then mostly downhill, so just slamming my feet and the knees kind of coming down. So I am ridiculously tired. I want to thank everybody who came out on this trip. Jared from Outside Comfort Zone for setting it up. We had Jeremiah Stringer from Jeremiah Stringer Hikes and his lovely wife Bridget coming out. She was a real trooper, did really well. We had Brad from As the Crow Flies hiking. We had Metro on the Move who came out for a night. We had Melissa, the unlikely hiker. And then, of course, Jared's brother, Champ. It was an amazing group. Thank you all for coming out. I'm about to just drop the camera, hopefully grab some food, and pack it out. But thanks so much for watching, guys. And remember, if you headed off grid, make sure you do your research and you make it a safe one. See you on the next one.
Of all the stupid videos I've ever done, that was the stupidest.
Aww. Thanks for the
I
backup.
freaking loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Pick me a winner.